What's up, guys? It's me, SCR Sports Network, back with another video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the Bears versus Texans Week 14 predictions. I'm excited for this game, but if maybe today will be the day if we can finally break this 6-game losing streak, guys. So don't worry, I didn't actually count. I was doing that to be funny, but 6 games, guys. That's like 2 months of football. That's just terrible. And so, guys, before I get into this video, everyone please subscribe. It's completely free. It'll help me out a lot. It just gives you guys notifications on YouTube. Whenever I post a video, you gotta hit the bell button and it'll pop up like all or none. Press all. That'll allow notifications. And before 2020 or before 2021, at the end of 2020, I want to get 2,000 views and 100 subscribers. We're currently at 71 subscribers, so we're working our way up. Very grateful for that, so please hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. And let's get into this video. So my first thing I want to talk about, and this I think is the most important thing, is the Bears defense needs to force more turnovers and needs to be, they need to be elite like they have been for some parts of the season and a lot of parts of the season. But these past few games, we've really just kind of fell apart on defense, and we haven't been forcing those turnovers like we've all Bears fans have wanted to. And they let up 30 points against the Lions last week, that were coming and going into that game. They were not a good offense. So if we could do that, if we could hold them to under 20 points, then honestly, like 25 points or under, I think then our offense, I'm actually more confident for them this week. Our run game was way better. Last week, Monty had two touchdowns. David Montgomery had 2 touchdowns. I think Allen Robinson, that was against the Packers. But so we all over. Or Cole Kmet had a touchdown that game. So the rookie, also wearing my Notre Dame sweatshirt today. Because I don't know if you guys all know, I'm a huge Notre Dame fan, and they're 10-0. Hopefully they could go to the college championship this year. But let's focus back on the Bears here. So if we could do that, our defense, then I think our offense is going to be able to do this and snap our 7-game losing streak, or snap our 6-game losing streak. But I'm probably gonna lose this game. You guys gotta stay tuned for my prediction, so stay tuned for that. The next thing is our O-line needs to do better. At the end of the game, guys, against the Lions, that was not Mitchell Trubisky's fault. All we had to do is get a few first downs and we would have won the game. It was not Mitchell Trubisky's fault. I don't care what you guys say. It was actually Jermaine Ifedi's fault on the edge. You guys could go look back at the tape. You could easily see him if you look at it more closely. And he let the guy come in and strip Mitchell Trubisky. You guys should have seen my reaction. I was chucking pillows at the wall. I just wanted to take a baseball bat and crush the TV, but obviously I did not do that. So if our O-line could just be average, they were average last week. If we could be average, then our offense is going to succeed. And my next point, if we succeed, then if our defense forces turnovers and our offensive line does good, that's a nice recipe for winning games. So Mitchell Trubisky needs to complete his deep passes. Mitchell Trubisky has been doing good on his little slant routes and all of those, but still the same as Nick Foles, he misses all those deep throws. Mitchell Trubisky has obviously done better as a starter, because Nick Foles he just was not meant for this team. The Bears screwed it up. At first, when I heard this news back like 7 months ago, I don't even know when, but I was kind of like, yes, he won the Super Bowl. But once we started getting into this, I'm like, I want him out of here. I like Mitch way better than Nick Foles. He just sits there in the pocket and does nothing. He's not even accurate with his throws. So if you put a guy that's immobile and not even a good pocket passer like all those other good quarterbacks like Drew Brees, Tom Brady, you name it, it's like, then what's the point of this guy? The Bears screwed that up. Just because he won the Super Bowl in 2017, and he was the underdogs with the Philadelphia Eagles, and they beat the after Carson Wentz went down, and they beat the Patriots. That was cool, but that really was, it was just a bad move by the Bears. They do not fit this offensive line. So if Mitchell Trubisky could somewhat succeed, like he succeeded last week, but we could have had way more touchdowns if he would have completed could have completed some throws. So then the next thing I also want to talk about, I actually have 4 things, but Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy, is their time up in Chicago? Do you guys think that they should get rid of them? Here's my thought. I don't think you should get rid of them right this second. I think if they continue doing bad, just get rid of them, okay? Because we're going to need to kind of start over and get this team back on track, because we haven't done anything in the playoffs since 2010, which I don't even remember. 2018, you guys all remember, that was a magical year, but I'm not going to talk about the ending of that game because that probably upset some people, because we're just not going to talk about that. So I think what the Bears should do, we're talking about the draft and stuff like that, we need to select a quarterback the first round, and then the second, third, fourth rounds we need to get offensive linemen. If Ryan Pace does not do that, just get him out of here. Like, I honestly don't want to see him doing the same stuff over and over like he's done last year. He got a quarterback, got Mitchell Trubisky, it's terrible now because, guys, come on, Mitchell Trubisky. It's like we could have had Patrick Mahomes and we would have won a Super Bowl. So, man, it just really kind of upsets me that the Bears actually, that we actually messed that up. I mean, we could have gotten Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes. We would have been in the Super Bowl. If our offense, if we would have had a good quarterback, but it is what it is. We have to move on. Time will move on. But so now for my score prediction, this is probably going to be around what your guys' predictions are probably going to be. I have the Bears losing 27-23 against the Texans and just continuing their losing streak, because, guys, you just look at it, even though the Texans aren't a good team, but they have Deshaun Watson, which kind of makes them like we're going to lose, especially how bad our defense has been doing these past few weeks. I'm not saying we're a bad defense. We're a great defense, but if our defense, I think everything's on the defense this game. Technically, we're still in playoff contention here if we win every single game, which we all know it's just not going to happen because, guys, we may go 9-7. We're only one spot behind the wild card, the 7th seed going into playoffs. But I mean, guys, we gotta face the truth here. We're not gonna make the playoffs. Honestly, at this point, I just want the Bears to get a good draft pick, but who knows with Ryan Pace. So, guys, my final score prediction, I think the Bears are going to lose against the Texans 27-23, and that pretty much wraps up my video, guys. I'll be coming out with a prediction video this week. Please subscribe. It's completely free. And please keep liking the video, turn on the notifications, and you'll click it, then press all. And guys, as always, bear down and go Notre Dame if you guys are Notre Dame fans, because they're 10-0 playing Clemson next week. So go Notre Dame and bear down.